you're new here, welcome back to my YouTube channel, The Scenic Route Traveler. My name is Erin, and I have been traveling internationally for a decade and have now been to over 40 countries around the world. My aim as a traveler is to explore and discover the world's most beautiful places one scenic route at a time, and share with you one video at a time. And welcome to the gateway of Fiordland, Te Anau and the majestic Milford Sound. These two incredible destinations offer a perfect blend of serene beauty and awe-inspiring landscapes that New Zealand's South Island is renowned for. In this video, we'll explore why this dynamic duo should be an essential part of your New Zealand adventure. I'll plan to take you on a journey through both locations, covering everything from the tranquil charm of Te Anau to the breathtaking grandeur of Milford Sound. We'll dive into what to expect, top activities, weather considerations, and transportation tips. So let's begin our exploration of New Zealand's natural wonders. First up, let's dive into Te Anau, the serene gateway to Fiordland National Park. This charming lakeside town serves as the perfect base camp for your Fiordland adventures. It's nestled on the shores of Lake Te Anau, New Zealand's second largest lake. This picturesque town offers a blend of natural beauty and small-town hospitality. With its stunning lake views, surrounding mountains, and proximity to some of New Zealand's most iconic landscapes, Te Anau is the ideal starting point for your journey into the heart of Fiordland or Milford Sound. I've just gotten to Te Anau from Queenstown, which is about a 2-hour drive. Stunning, stunning, stunning. I had the best weather, all sunshine. There are so many sheep, they're so cute. But now I just went to my Airbnb and dropped my stuff off, and I'm here to do part of the Kepler trek. I think it's a 3 or 4 day hike, but I'm only going to do about a couple miles of it and then head back into town and grab some groceries to make dinner at my Airbnb tonight. Getting to Te Anau is relatively straightforward. You can fly into Queenstown Airport, and it's then about a 2-hour drive southwest of Queenstown, following a very scenic route through the rolling countryside. There are also regular bus services that connect Te Anau to other major South Island destinations, making it a pretty accessible place to get to even if you're not driving. Now, let's talk about what to do in Te Anau. The town is very famous for its Glowworm caves, making it a must-see attraction. You can also take a boat tour across the lake and venture into the caves to witness thousands of glowworms illuminating in the darkness. For my outdoor enthusiasts, Te Anau is an absolute dream. It's the starting point for 3 of New Zealand's great walks, including the Kepler Track, Milford Track, and the Routeburn Track. Even if you're not up for a multi-day hike, there are plenty of shorter trails around the lake and in the surrounding Fiordland National Park. Water activities are popular here too. You can go kayaking or fishing on Lake Te Anau, or take a scenic cruise to soak in the mountain views. Wildlife lovers should visit the Te Anau Bird Sanctuary, where you might spot the rare flightless tukai. Te Anau also has a good range of accommodations, all the way from backpacker hostels to luxury lodges. There are also several cafes and restaurants in town, but do note that options can be limited in the off-season. Weather-wise, Te Anau experiences a pretty temperate climate. Summers are mild, with temperatures ranging from 10 to 20 degrees Celsius or 50 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Winters can be cold, often dropping below freezing at night. Rain is also pretty common year-round, so always pack waterproof gear. And the last practical tip I'll leave you is that remember Te Anau is one of the last major stops before Milford Sound, so it's a good idea to fuel up your vehicle and stock up on supplies here before heading into the more remote parts of Fiordland National Park. It is currently day 4. It's an early one today. I'm doing a tour of Milford Sound in the surrounding area with a small tour group. I figured it was just a little bit easier than myself driving into Milford Sound, A, so I can enjoy the view and not have to drive and pay attention, and B, the road up there, I think you need snow chains up until end of November, and I don't have those, and it's early November, so doing a tour today, really excited about it, and we're gonna have a few different spots to walk around and check out, a few shorter treks along the way, and then we're doing a boat tour to Milford Sound and around Milford Sound, so I'm very excited about it. So hopefully it's no rain in Milford Sound, but either way it's gonna be really beautiful. let's journey to the crown jewel of Fiordland National Park, Milford Sound. Often called the eighth wonder of the world, this breathtaking fjord will leave you in awe with its towering cliffs, cascading waterfalls, and pristine waters. Milford Sound was carved by glaciers during the ice ages, creating a landscape that seems almost otherworldly. Despite its name, it's actually a fjord, a deep inlet of the sea surrounded by steep cliffs. Now let's jump into the things to know about this part of New Zealand, whether it's because you're headed here soon or looking to become inspired to visit one day. Let's start with the weather, as it will definitely play a crucial role in your Milford Sound experience. This area is considered one of the wettest places in New Zealand, receiving an average of 6.8 meters of rainfall annually. But don't let that deter you. The rain creates hundreds of temporary waterfalls cascading down the cliff's faces, which only adds to the magic of the landscape. Summer temperatures range from 10 to 20 degrees Celsius or 50 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit, while winters see temperatures between 1 and 10 degrees Celsius or 34 to 50 degrees Fahrenheit. However, the weather here can be unpredictable and change rapidly, so always be prepared for rain regardless of the season. Now let's dive into the top things to do in Milford Sound. The absolute must-do activity is a boat cruise. These range from large tourist boats to smaller, more intimate vessels. A typical cruise usually lasts around 2 hours and will take you to the most iconic landmarks, including Meetree Peak, Bowen Falls, and the Stirling Falls. For a more immersive experience, consider a kayaking tour. For those seeking a bird's eye view, you can do a Scenic flight, which offers spectacular perspectives of the fjord and surrounding mountains. If you're up for a challenge, hike the Milford Track, one of New Zealand's great walks, which offers an unparalleled wilderness experience. Wildlife enthusiasts will be thrilled by the diverse ecosystem of Milford Sound. Keep your eyes peeled for one of New Zealand's fur seals basking on the rocks, pods of dolphins playing in the wake of boats, and if you're lucky, you might spot the rare Fiordland crested penguin. In the skies, you'll see native birds like the kea, New Zealand's very cheeky alpine parrot. So how to get to Milford Sound? There's a few ways you can do it. You can do a tour either from Queenstown to Milford Sound. Granted, you're going to spend about 8 hours of your day in the car, and you're not going to really be able to stop at some of these different places that I've stopped at in this video. Or you can stay in Te Anau, which is what I did, and get a tour. It's only about 2 hours from there. You're able to do more stops. Or you can drive in yourself. Granted, there's some caveats to being able to drive in yourself versus if you want to enjoy it with a tour like I did. I just wanted to be able to see it, not have to worry about driving, and the road can get a little bit treacherous. I think at times, depending on the time of year you come, I think some parts of the year you need snow chains to come in, so keep that in mind for the different ways that you can come to Milford Sound. Be aware that there are no fuel stations between Te Anau and Milford Sound, so make sure you have a full tank of gas before setting out. And in winter, the roads can be affected by snow and ice, and chains may be required. Now let's talk about packing essentials. Given the wet weather, waterproof clothing is a must. Bring layers as temperatures can vary, and don't forget sturdy hiking shoes. Insect repellent is crucial, as the sandflies here can be very relentless. If you're prone to motion sickness, consider bringing medication, as both the road and the boat trips can be quite winding. A few more practical tips. There are very limited facilities at Milford Sound itself. There's a small cafe and visitor center, but no supermarket or ATM. And mobile phone coverage can be limited, so don't rely on it too much for navigation or communication. Lastly, I want to emphasize the importance of responsible tourism in this pristine environment. Stay on marked trails, take all the garbage with you, and respect wildlife by observing from a distance. Milford Sound is more than just a destination. It's an experience that really connects you with the raw power and beauty of nature. Whether you're watching waterfalls plummet from impossibly high cliffs, kayaking the shadow of ancient mountains, or simply breathing in the pure air of one of the world's last great wildernesses, Milford Sound will leave you with memories to last a lifetime. It truly is the natural wonder that captures the essence of New Zealand's untamed beauty.
Stopped in the Milford Sound area again to check out a viewing spot. So far it's been the perfect day. We've had the perfect weather, which is not normally like this, so we got really lucky coming today with all the sunshine and blue skies. I'll leave the link for the tour that I took in the description box below. I highly recommend. Fantastic tour guide, fantastic setup for your day. Couldn't recommend it more, so check it out in the description box below.
And that's a wrap on my latest New Zealand travel vlog. Check out my travel blog posts with more details about visiting each of these different locations in the description box below. You can find my other travel blog posts on my website, The Scenic Route Traveler. If you enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more travel videos. Thanks for watching and happy travels.